Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry held a joint press conference with the Turkish counterpart Mevlut Çavuşoğlu. Addressing the press conference, Shoukry said that he is looking forward to restoring the Egyptian-Turkish ties and that both sides are continuing the talks to restore the bilateral relations. Shoukry said that both sides discussed the return of the ambassadors to both countries. For his part, Turkish Foreign Minister showed the appreciation to the Egyptian humanitarian aid to Turkey after the earthquake. Turkish Foreign Minister also said that both sides are working on boosting relations between Turkey and Egypt and are working on holding a summit between President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Army Chief of Staff General Osama Askar received the visiting Qatari counterpart Salim bin Hamad bin Aqil al-Nabit and his accompanying delegation. The meeting dealt with discussing the issues of joint interest in light of the military cooperation ties in addition to the bilateral coordination and means to enhance them. The two chiefs of staff presided over the closing session and the first meeting of the Egyptian-Qatari Military Committee in the presence of a number of commanders of the armed forces of both countries. During the meeting, Askar stressed the Egyptian keenness to promote the military cooperation and exchange the expertise with Qatar, referring to the consensus of visions on joint plans for the benefit of the armed forces of the two brotherly countries. For his part, the Qatari Chief of Staff highlighted the importance of boosting the joint military drills during the upcoming period to achieve the mutual interests of two countries. The discussion of the main research of the Military Research Institution was held recently in the attendance of the Minister of Defense, General Mohammed Zaki, and the number of high-ranking army commanders and top officials. Here are the details.
Minister of Defense and Military Production, General Mohammed Zaki, the General Commander of the Armed Forces, witnessed on Saturday the discussion of the main research of the Military Research Institution. The research was entitled The National Strategy to Develop the Comprehensive State Powers in Light of International and Regional Changes to Maintain the National Security. The event was also attended by Army Chief of Staff General Osama Askar, Minister of Planning Dr. Hala Saeed, as well as a number of commanders of main army divisions, academics, media figures, and university students. The attendees first listened to the speech of General Ihab Fikri, the head of the Military Research Institution, in which he reviewed efforts exerted to prepare the research and expressed his appreciation to the ultimate support of the General Command of the Armed Forces to elevate the research standard inside the military institution. A large number of strategic experts and veteran researchers in the field of national security, public figures, and thinkers participated in preparing the research, which presented valuable recommendations and mechanisms to maintain the state's national security in light of global changes. The Minister of Defense also conveyed to the participants the greetings of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, hailing efforts exerted in finalizing the research and its importance in supporting the state, asserting the necessity of following up the latest scientific methods to face different challenges.
The Armed Forces launched an initiative entitled See It For Yourself to enable the university students to witness the pace of work in different national mega projects all over the country. In the first days of the initiative, a trip was organized for the students to visit the food industry cities Silo Foods and another for the silos in the Protected Industries Complex in the Mohammed Naguib military base in Matruh. The students expressed happiness and pride of what they had seen, hailing the construction of those huge projects to fulfill the needs of the local markets and export the surplus production in a tangible boost to the national economy.